Good morning, YouTube. It is Saturday, November the 7th, and it was just projected by all the outlets like a couple hours ago that Joe Biden is now president-elect of the United States. So I kind of sort of just woke up right around that time. The starting thing I do is roll over, grab my phone, and just be on my phone before I get out of bed. And the news came in. He won Pennsylvania, which puts him over the 270. And a little bit later this morning, he also got called for Nevada, which puts him at 280 something, 290 something. I don't know the math on that. There is honking all outside. You probably can't hear it. It's actually very windy today outside. It's very, very breezy and windy, but it's a nice day outside otherwise. A lot of honking going outside. I saw videos from my friends back in San Francisco at the Castro. People are out and about in cheering, more honking over there. I was looking at the news. There are people outside in like a lot of the major cities, like outside the White House, there's a gathering. Anyways, here in Joey world, we gotta get to work today. And by work, I means we gotta work out today. That's what I mean. We're cooking some oatmeal today, and then the blueberry that goes with the oatmeal. You guys have seen me cook oatmeal before. In case you haven't, I buy frozen blueberries and I thaw them out just in some warm water in the sink. Let it sit there for a few minutes. And this is oatmeal you just get from a grocery store, and it's a little bit of water and a bit of almond milk. Last but not least, the secret ingredient is almond butter. All right, we have a new toy that just arrived, and when I have new toys, I unpack it right away as soon as it gets into the front door, and I don't clean it up until I'm done playing with it. But this is actually not a new toy. I didn't buy it brand new. I got it used on eBay, and it's an extra Sonos speaker for the office and also for the gym, because I'm very used to having music on when I'm at the gym. And one of the things I kind of don't like working out at a gym is having earbuds or headphones on, because over time, most of them tend to just work its way out of your ears. I'd much rather there to be a speaker in the room. In a public gym, you can't have that, it's a public space. But I have my own private home gym now, so I'm allowed to have whatever music blasting on whatever speaker that I would like. In the bathroom over here, I do have this little Sonos speaker, but it's like in the bathroom and not out here in the office of the gym. So the sound, the music doesn't really carry. So I wanted to get a speaker just for the office and the gym. And now I have one. One thing I want to point out, listen. Hear the honking? It's been non-stop honking for 5 hours now. It's been a little over 5 hours since it was announced that Biden won president-elect. Ever since then, it's been honking non-stop. I saw on Ariana Grande's Instagram that she drove through WeHo, and just from other people on Instagram, I've been seeing people out about in WeHo along Santa Monica Boulevard. There's a lot of people out there, a lot of cars. It's been nonstop for 5 hours, the honking. Usually I would be pissed off by now, but this is a very, very special day. It is nighttime at the MoreJoeyT complex. I just had some leftovers. Well, it's not really leftovers. Usually when I bother to properly cook dinner, I cook a big batch. Oh, that is leftovers, I guess. I'm watching something that I haven't watched in a while. It's basically this whole series, it's on various networks, tends to be on Nat Geo, of aircraft incident investigation. So they basically follow different airplane crashes that have happened in the past, and they go through the investigation, like what happened, how it happened, why it happened, all of that. The engineering side of me finds it very fascinating. Like I said earlier, there's a lot of people out celebrating in WeHo. I just flipped through Twitter and there's tons of people all throughout the day. I still hear all the cars honking. I'm actually tempted, well, I was tempted to go hop in a car and drive out onto Santa Monica Boulevard. But all the video footage I've seen on Twitter shows me that I think pedestrians have taken over that like central part of WeHo on Santa Monica Boulevard where all the bars are, which makes it not feasible to hop into a car. And it's cold outside tonight. It's in the 50s, according to the weather report. And Yeah, I don't like cold weather. And also, it's a big crowd outside. I really don't want to be on foot in a large crowd of people because of coronavirus. So I would love to be out there to celebrate, but I'm gonna play it safe. The dining table, by the way, I want to get a new dining table, but dining tables are extremely expensive. Can any of you tell me why furniture is so expensive? I kind of have a little deja vu because when I first moved into my old place in LA back in 2017, it was the first time that I was living by myself. I didn't have any living room furniture, dining room furniture, so I went and bought a lot of that stuff. I didn't have the sofa at that time. I basically thought a lot of stuff was very expensive, but up until that point, I was living like a college bachelor or like a bachelor fresh out of college, and I would shop for like the cheapest thing at IKEA. And when I moved into that place, I decided I wouldn't get all IKEA furniture, or at least not like the cheapest stuff they offer at IKEA. I should have something not bargain basement. I got this coffee table at that time, which I still have. I got this couch, which I still have, and that dining table was also part of that. I still have that. Now I'm shopping for a larger dining table, but it's not. That's a pretty small dining table. You can see the blue tape on the floor because I was trying to measure out the size of dining table I want to see if it fits in the apartment. But a lot of dining tables are like way upwards of $1,000. There's this one IKEA one that I saw that I kind of like for $500, but I just kind of have this thing where like, I don't want a ton of IKEA furniture. So I'm kind of sort of thinking, should I get this $500 IKEA dining table? It's pretty decent. I mean, it's obviously good value. Or should I spring for something a little nicer, a little more unique, and knowing that I'm probably gonna keep the dining table for several years down the road, whereas IKEA stuff sometimes it's not the most durable. That's a very big tangent to me cleaning the dining room table. I had used it just to put random stuff on top because it's in the middle of the apartment, and anytime I bought something or I needed to put something down, it just went onto the table and it just basically became a dumpster for crap. So it was on my to-do list to clear the table, and now it's cleared. I know it was a big day for Americans, for everyone that's in the US with the news with Biden and Harris, but we're gonna wrap up the blog today. I really need you guys to help me get to 100 subscribers so I can get my custom YouTube URL. We're at like 75. I need to find better ways for you guys to switch over to this new channel, MoreJoeyT, for the daily vlogs, because I feel like a good amount of you are just going to the main channel and not seeing that video I posted to redirect you guys here. I know some of you guys have made your way over because I saw some of you guys' comments, but I will give that some thought. But until next time, bye YouTube.